Good day, folks, and welcome to a great edition of MLC Talk. This is the platform we discuss all things Lutheran. Today we have the National Lutheran Youth Fellowship of the Lutheran Church in Liberia. Summer camp is about 2 months from now, so there's no better way to have a great Reformation edition other than having this conversation with the young adults. I know that every one of us who went through the rank and files of the National Lutheran Youth Fellowship, we all wish for this time of the year. So again, we want to say welcome. Please share the show. Couple, how is it in your area?
Yeah, Woody, how are you? And
Doing great.
hello to our young people. I'm okay for my end. It's just like I was expecting our snow ending day for now. Yeah, our area is very cold. Very cold. You can't go outside without a jacket. No. But other than that, Winnipeg is fine. We had a nice service today at my parish. Uh, and we had a good sermon from a BA for our Syndic Bishop. She's I call her the African Canadian because she was born in Kenya.
Oh,
And she preached just like a African Lutheran. I really enjoyed the sermon today. Yeah, but she's a deacon.
yep.
Other than that, we are okay. I'm fine. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. We also had a wonderful service today. I think you saw moments ago. I posted um Dada Gabler, former president of the National Lutheran Youth Fellowship. She and I, we do go to the same congregation. It's Lutheran Church, the Good Shepherd, here in Douglasville, Georgia. It was a wonderful service, and the pastor. I just love this congregation. You know, a pretty decent sized congregation. It is growing, and I mean the people in the congregation. I mean they just welcoming. There's a welcoming congregation, and we just thank God
Yeah,
that
they
God
may
has
drink that coffee though. It's a drink. I know that coffee
yeah,
already.
God has directed us to this, congregation, and the people there that are just so, loving people, welcoming, and yeah. So maybe one day, we're gonna invite our pastor. Her name is Jenny Witt, and Jenny will, come here and talk with us. But until then, we have our young people. It's been a while, couple. It's been a long time. I would say since the beginning of this year, right? Yeah, since the beginning of the year, we sat with Jerome separately, and then we sat with you and I did an edition with the young adults prior to assembly last year, not assembly but camp last year, and here we are. So, guys, we want to say welcome to the show. Brother Jerome Jala is the former national youth and he's the former president, not the immediate past president. I know George Mulva is the immediate past president, and I understand Brother Ruben is the camp director for this year. And correct me if I'm wrong. And we also have Brother Enoch Koma. Enoch Koma is the president of the National Lutheran Youth Fellowship. So again, we say share the show for us, and our young adults are here today, and they are here to bring this message. The good news of camp. Camp is coming up. Um, we're going to start with Jerome. Jerome, what do you have? Introductory comment.
All right, thank you, Willie. It's good to be on the show tonight. It has been a while. Just few correction before I make my introductory comment.
Okay.
Um, uh, we don't have a young adult in the Lutheran Church. When you graduate from the youth, you either belong to the men or the women's department.
Okay.
So yeah. So for the record,
Yeah.
we are not young adult, but I belong to the men's department, and
Okay.
I'm a former youth leader of the Lutheran Youth Fellowship, and I still support the work of the young people
Right.
at the level of the camp. I'm the head of the camp management team.
Okay.
So as time goes by, I will tell you my own role and responsibility of the camp management team. We have a committee. Dede Gifler is on our committee. Ebeli Wali is on our committee. Both are serving as advisor, and I'm the chairperson on our committee. So we are still closely working with the youth. That's why we are here, and it's glad that we are here to talk about camp. That is one of the most exciting activity of the Lutheran Youth Fellowship, and I always have it in my calendar once I'm
Yep.
in Liberia to form part of camp. Thank you. It's good to be
Absolutely.
here, and we will
Absolutely.
definitely talk more.
Sure,
Thank you.
absolutely. Again, want to say welcome, welcome back, welcome. Brother
Thank you.
Ruben Molba, we're gonna give you a time for introductory comment and welcome to the show. I think this is your first time.
Yeah, for this year, this is my first time. Let
No,
me
I mean
say
on the
thank you
show,
to,
on our
yeah,
show. Okay.
sure,
Yep.
thank you. So, for this year, this is my first time on the show. So, let me say thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for the show. We appreciate you. We say thank you for what you did for us last camp. Though the president myself, we have been talking. He said he extended the message over, but for correction's sake, I am not the camp director. I am the camp planning committee chair.
Okay.
Uh, the camp director has is Councillor BNG Moba,
Right, right,
and
right.
so
Okay, when he keep
we still in the process of getting the assistant director for the camp. So let me say thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Ruben. Come on, couple. Sometimes camp director
so
can
where you
change. I
keep
know
all your
the camp director
information?
can rotate. I know the camp director position can rotate, but anyway, we have the president with us. President, come on. Listen, Mr. Kuma, if you, with all due respect, President, if you go ahead, Mr. President.
Sorry,
Okay, thank you, Willie, and thanks to MCLT Talk for giving us the opportunity to be on this platform, and it's also good that you can give us another opportunity to come and just talk about one of our biggest activities and well-attended activities with the youth. And it's my pleasure to be here, and I'm excited to talk many good things, many happenings about the youth at the current moment and as the time comes by. Thank you so much.
Thank
So,
you.
like Ruben said, he is the chairman on the planning
Planning
committee
committee.
of the camp. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Um, so we're gonna go over to our sister couple. Nyanya is going to ask two questions. Um, and perhaps a follow-up. Then after that, we'll come in with two questions as you go on, a round table. Go ahead, couple.
I didn't get you ready. There was some noise at your back.
Oh, sorry. I think maybe for someone I said we will give you the opportunity to ask two questions, and then we're gonna rotate.
Okay, thank you so much, Woody. And thank you to our young people. As we all are aware that we know summer camp, there's no movement, adult movement when it comes to summer camp because summer camp is one of the major activities of our young people within the NLYF. So the issue of summer camp is always bringing momentum. Everybody wants to go on summer camp. My children are asking me, Mommy, are we going for camp? I say, yeah. I say, oh, boy. Yeah, our power will be here. I said, even if your pa is there, he will either take you there, but this time around, you guys will not miss it. But unfortunately, when I saw the summer camp fee, I'm like, that would be my first question when we host the NLYF. Why are we paying 4,500 only NLYF? Then I'm the 4,500 on 6 person. You know how much that,
Couple that
So,
cheap thing, that cheap thing there, man. I think that man a
so
small money.
anyways, we still have to
2,500.
support the, we still have to support
Equal, couple equal. I think the 5,000 per child, man. Come
still have
on.
to support the young people. That's why of everything. So for now, I can remember last year when we hosted our young people, the issue of assistant letters out to people. At one point in time, they said they sent letters out, but because of the lateness, other people decline and recommit themselves when that letter is written earlier. I just want to know how far is the committee now when it comes to
You coming broken,
Did you guys
couple?
get the question?
Sis Kobo, you bring it in. Please
She
come
said
in.
she wants to know how far you guys,
Oh,
how
I
far
can
the
be broke
preparation
up.
when it comes to camp. Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, how far when it comes to communication for assistant, when it comes to preparation, how far are the young people for this year summer camp?
Well, again, let me say thank you.
I hope I'm not
In
too
terms of communication, the committee started as early as June this year. Like you rightfully placed it, last year we were unfortunate to have extended uh, some of our communication to the institution, like to be more specific, Lustar and Orange GSM, and they told us at that time their budget line was already closed. So this year, uh, as early as June, we we did a communication, and every month we decide to do a follow up, and gradually we are doing a follow up. We're hoping that we can get an assistant from there. Besides them, uh, we have uh, we have written additional 35 different communications to permanent church member, uh, potential individual, uh, be a representative from our own range, or from just from our circle, or somebody we feel that can able to help to support our camp. We have extended communication to them, and we stay in the process asking other people if they know some people, so they can help us submit their names to us along with their contact. So we serve them communication so that we go after those communications.
All right.
Okay.
So in
Uh,
addition to
okay.
yeah, come in, Jerome.
yeah, yeah, in addition to just writing communication to parishes, let me say to individuals and institutions, we also part of our fundraiser strategy, we intend to visit key parishes within the Monrovia district, that we can have time to maybe 5 or 6 minutes to talk about camp. And you know, quite often the information is not, it's just with the youth department, but once we have the time to talk with the congregation, like St. Matthew, St. Andrews, or St. Peter's, people who know what camp is, um, there is a possibility that we can get some sort of assistance from there. Like when I was in leadership, we had a strategy of such where we visited St. Matthew, and we were lucky. We had the then representative of District 7 was in a service that time, and then we, after making publicity about the camp, and then he made a promise right after service. We received 10 bags of rice and five carton of chicken, and it was a great help to us. So we intend to also visit key parishes and talk to our pastors and see reason that they can give us the platform to talk about camp and seek some sort of support for camp. But truth being told, the issue of camp is very important. Camp is expensive, especially when it comes to feeding. You don't want to send your child at camp and we are not able to feed in 3 times. Realistically speaking, 4,500, your kids somewhere for 4,500, you said, for 1 week. Like 4,500, maybe that 2 days money there. Some of the kids said that 2 days they can eat that money for. So the amount being asked for charge for camp 4,500 is very little. But we have to manage it and seek other source of funding to see how we can keep the camp running. Yeah, so these are some of the strategies that we are putting in place in terms of fundraiser. And it's good that we are here. We'll also be seeking sponsorship for our friends. Willie is from the Lofa district. If Willie can sponsor 4 or 5 kids from that region, there are young people that comes from the feasible, the Konya or Morris officer that want to
They're
attend
coming
camp,
for
but the
him,
trans
Clan.
come
For him,
again.
Clan. If I can get person for him, Clan, no problem. For him,
Oh,
for the
for
Bani
him,
end.
let's
Right.
say
Yeah,
Hemet,
okay.
Hemet,
yes.
Yeah, okay.
sponsor people from Lufa. They said Lufa. You gotta be
No, I'm talking about
Hemet.
for my clan. Where I coming
Yeah.
from?
Talking about Hemet clan. What are you going to you?
No.
What are you going to Hemet
Yes.
clan?
So
Don't got
certainly,
issue or couple. When you been to Hemet clan,
certainly,
sponsor people
certainly,
from Lufa.
couple couple certainly we can work with the
Yeah.
dean, the district youth
Okay.
president. We can get young people from order. Maybe they just show the issue of transportation, and then we tell them, say we have someone that is sponsoring. They want to attend camp, right? Like
Okay.
the guys from the southeast, they came through the financial support that they received the last time. At least we have the number from the southeast was much better. So we are seeking more sponsorship that we can get some of our youth, like the Simple River District, Resurrection Parish, or even better Baloma, where you have to walk 5 to 6 hours before you can even get to a place where you have access to motorbike. Some of the young people to have to give them opportunity or attending camp. These are things that we are opting for, that we can get sponsorship for some of those kids, some of the young people from far distances to attend camp. And also, most importantly, the feeding aspect, because that one can keep the camp going. Like I said the last time, the least bag of rice we cook uh,
Okay.
just for lunch is 6 bags of the 25 kg. So you have that. You have to also separate that and add maybe another bag to it to have it for lunch. So 3 times eating, we have to maintain that and make sure that your kids are coming back from camp
Well, man,
healthier
you should be
and
coming by
yeah,
and
and
you
enjoy.
see the children looking at second away.
Yeah.
You will
So
not be
will it
dry.
we appreciate? Will it say if from feasible, if you can
Yeah.
sponsor 3 or 4 young people from feasible or something?
That man won't jump ahead of me. Listen, I'm working closely with the president. Um, so we have the feasible development, association here in the
Association.
US. I'm a part of it.
Association.
Okay, no, it's here in the diaspora, feasible development association in
Wow.
diaspora, and we also have
That's
Zoda.
good.
We also have Zoda, the Zozo district association. So we're working directly with the president, and and you guys are going to work with you behind the scene, making sure that support this year
You
will
see,
come,
lady.
more. We have more support. What you say,
You
couple?
see, you talk about feasible and saucer. Then I talk about him. Then you say, why I'm talking about him, clan? Then you talk about
No
feasible.
signal to him, man. No signal to him.
What to-
Couple,
Okay, Joe. Thank you. That's a good one.
ask the next question.
yeah.
Ask the question. Ask
That's
the
a that,
question.
that, that's a good one. You see, when we start the preparation sooner,
Yeah.
we
So so
know
so,
what's the
so let
date
me make
for
let,
camp. Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
you
Mr.
know, go
President.
ahead.
I don't know if it is the right time for us to talk about the 4005, though Jerome touched it. I don't know if that's the right time. Do you want us to touch it now?
I mean, yeah, couple brought it up. So
No,
you want to touch
maybe
on it?
that will
That's
be a
fine.
concluding aspect. And the 4,000 final, they are the fees. Yeah, for
Okay.
now we're talking about
All right.
preparation. Just wait a few.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're
So yeah,
talking about preparation.
let's talk about the preparation.
Yeah,
We are on course. We are on course per our schedules. The schedule or our itinerary set out in the office on what we need to do as the time draws down. So all our preparation are getting the counselors prepared. We already shortlisted names of counselors already. We've called them. Uh, Another preparation, like they spoke about, was the getting the assistant camp director. We've been on the outside having a phone or communication or talk, just an outside talk with the president, and then officially the communication will be drafted, it will be given to the person this week because we have to meet Thursday. So this week, communication will be served out to all those. The trainers for the counselors, where the trainings will be, all of the ones we have already discussed it. How the camp setting time, everything has been settled. We just need to discuss that with the camp committee, and then we can start off. For fundraising, like Jerome started it, those are some of the strategies. Even when I was at the level of the Morphet district, I can't forget about it. I remember once upon a time we even went to St. Peter's, spoke about the camp that we needed to carry 2 yellow buses. After we spoke about it, somebody stood there and asked how much it will cost for one bus. And we told them, we had all the information. We told them how much it will cost for one bus. And all of a sudden, we received $100 US from just one person. So it's possible. Those are strategies that we have on mind, and we will do it. We will go from parish to talk about it. So we will not just be sitting. We have all of those itineraries set up, and it's just waiting for the committee to pick up at the appropriate time. Yes, the committee on camp has been rating, sending out communication to other places that they brought to our office. We signed and stamped them, and no communication are gone. Even yesterday, in my presence, they were still giving out communication, and they are still seeking out names. So yes, they are doing much better than what we experienced last year. Yeah,
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah.
Come with
That's
your
a
second
good one.
question.
Next question, it has to do with the various parishes. How prepared are they as of present when it comes to the parishes? Because you know now, when all of these things are put into place and then our parishes are not prepared to carry campus to camp, at the end of the day, you will see a low turnout. So I just want to know how prepared are our parishes.
So
Okay,
if that
so
question is
Mr.
directed to
President.
me,
Yeah, go ahead, Mr.
Go ahead,
President.
Mr.
yeah. So
President.
I know one thing I try to do in past time when we were not in a top ranking position where we could complain of like receiving communication soon on these major activities. So when we had our second ESCO this time in September, the camp the camp communication was out. Every parish, in fact, the camp communication was out in name of all of the parishes. They were all represented by their district official at the ESCO. In fact, this another ESCO we passed a law that this time around is not only the district president that comes to ESCO, the district president plus 2 other presidents should come to ESCO now. So they were all at the tournament at Gontan. They received the communication and the distributed. I'm receiving calls from 5 places like St. Paul River District.
Mm.
Somebody calling me and asking me about the camp. Yes, they are calling me and asking me about the camp. They are in high zest. Once you start going around December, people are out. In fact, the camp flyers is up. The camp online form is out. Each of the letters that went out carry the announcement in here and carry the camp form. So if you're not able to register online, you can register by hard copy. So the information gone. And it's not like we're going again to that very convention. Even now like this, we're still doing leadership training. Someone else said they were busy and they were doing change of leadership. So as they go from one leadership to another leadership, they said that leadership training. When we go there, we do the leadership training, and then we talk about the camp. They ask questions, we answer it. We're just in Kagara district. This weekend will be in Upper Bourne. Next weekend will be in Lower Bourne, and then Monrovia district. So we're going around. Parishes have received the information, and when I said we'll also keep going around to share the information. Yeah.
All right, Couple, do you have a follow up question? Because I want to come here. I want to come with a question. I don't want to lose thought on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, Mr.
Go
President,
ahead,
I
Willie.
want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for the level of work done so far in preparing for Camp 2025. We know that last year and or the year prior, we beat on you guys. Learn from that. One thing I want to ask you that from the pictures we saw last year or from last camp, what's the level of preparation when it comes to transporting the youth to camp? we saw a picture that have 4 or 5 persons on a motorbike that would sit two-seater motorbike, and you had our 4 or 5 persons on this motorbike on their way to the southeast. So, what's the level of coordination and preparation in terms of transportation? Because it's very key to successful.
Okay, so one thing I would want to set right from the beginning before I start to provide other information is that when it comes to transportation, the national office does not have anything to do with it. That's the first. Let me set that point. Yes, uh, the district is responsible to bring her people to the gathering or to the activities. But the picture you saw, that was a realistic picture. The
Okay.
picture you saw or the video, it was intentional that we took that photo because we were in a, we were at a point of generating funds for our boss. So those are some of the pictures that we needed to take out so people can see the reality, the essence that we need car. That is the reason why you see we did it. And it go beyond that. But the photo you saw are people from the southeast.
Mm,
Mind you, that was one of the fastest way of transportation from the southeast.
mm,
Because then the road was very, very bad. But I can tell you this one time when we had the tournament in Monofil, they did not ride back to come. We had 12 persons from the southeast.
mm,
They did not ride back to come. Yes, they did not ride back to come. The road pick up to come to Monofil. They left. They left the same day and they arrived this following morning because they left. They left like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and they arrived like I think like 5, 6 in the morning, and then they slept by 7, 8. Then they called me that they already in Monroville. And I went and picked them up from Zimbabwe and took them to Bannerville. So the road is good. They're not riding back unless they choose to ride back to come. They're not riding back. And it's the cost, they were telling me the cost is much even better than what they used to pay. So because they never had that money to pay in taxi, and that was their personal motorbike, they just needed to gas it to come. That was the easy way they could come.
and
So
I
if we
understand.
had, yeah, if we had car to transport them, or they had car to transport themselves, they would have done it. But the easier way of transportation in the southeast then was by motorbike.
And I understand that was, correct me if I'm wrong, that was the very first time you had uh, you from the youth from the southeast, the southeastern part of Liberia to attend camp.
No, during Jerome administration, we had some of them coming from camp and Guinea, like Guinea. I'll also talk about Guinea as well if you give me the time. We also had youth coming from Guinea, under Jerome administration. But the last few times we have had challenges with them. So the gone time when we went for the Easter camp with them and the other training we had with them, we encouraged them. And since we took over, our leadership have been engaging the people in those far distant places. The to constant communication draw them closer to the leadership. That's why I observed, and some of the advices I got from other leaders that were there, like Jerome, he said the constant communication you do with the people from the distant places, they feel closer to the leadership, feel closer,
Right.
they make the leadership a part of them. Mind you, they did not come for the convention that brought me to power. They did not
Right.
come. Yes, but when I took over, I begin to have communication and I begin to talk with them regularly. So I can tell you they are even planning more to come for camp again.
Right. Mr.
Yeah.
President, I have a question specifically for the camp management team, and maybe you can come in and or Brother Ruben can come in on that. But specifically for the
Okay.
camp management team, Brother Jerome, report from the camp, report from last year's camp, okay, uh, indicated that the number of campers at Camp 2024 increased more than um, I would say 50% of the previous year, or the president also can correct me if I'm wrong, either 50 or 75% from the previous year. Okay, and you guys, let's say the camp director or the camp management, um, they had to improvise, they had to make some uncomfortable adjustments. Okay, So what have been done this year or this time around in preparation for Camp 2025? Mind you, at the time, you know, the roads were bad. People, 5 persons riding on motorbike from southeast to to Ball Mines, and now you have people coming from Kopawaya district again. Kopawaya town.
Hemet,
Speaking
Hemet,
your
Hemet.
hometown, no doubt. Speaking your hometown. Okay,
Embe.
Hemet. All right.
Amen.
You're gonna have people coming down
Amen.
from Hemet. You're gonna have people coming from Hemet. You're gonna have people coming from. You're gonna have youth coming from Guinea. Potentially, you're gonna have youth coming from Ivory Coast or Sierra Leone, and that's something that I will encourage this year camp to do. Extend, invitation to some of our ecumenical brethren that are in these countries to come to our camp. So, what's the level of preparation done from the camp management level?
Okay, thank you. So the in terms of attendance, is true that the roads are better now, even from Bon Mines to Hindi, where we used to have a rough road. Right
Yeah,
now,
I
it's
remember
much
that.
better.
Yeah.
You can even carry a very low car
Mhm.
up to Hindi. So in terms of the maintenance of the camp is a challenge, but by the help of the leadership, um, this year we already have another cabin that have been roof and zinc, that is adding to additional cabins that we already have. So as we speak to you, we have 8 cabins. Um, at first we had just 7. Right now, new one has been added. I will send you the photo. I was there just this weekend. So preparation already, we have started with that. We have new cabin being added to the existing cabins we already have. So making room for more areas for accommodation. A challenge that we have for camp. So for accommodation, we don't have issue. We are open. We are ready to host up to 400 campers. We are prepared for that from the camp management team. So additional preparation that we're still working on that will need other assistance for is, we still run generator. So at certain point of the night, we have to off the generator, maybe around 12:30 or 1:30, to economize the fuel that we have. So we are hoping that between now to camp, we can have additional solar light, should in case we have to cut the generator at night. So to have light on the campground. So that's something that we are working on. But for accommodation, we are set. We are prepared to host up to 400 campers, with the additional bedding being added to the camp facility. So I want to say thank you to the president and to the national office for adding another beauty to the camp and creating room for accommodation. Yeah.
Couple, I have a follow-up question to the camp management committee member. And just to be clear, are you the chairperson or you are the committee member? Chairperson of the camp management committee. And the understanding of the camp management, like the entire site structure, like in Reed parish or congregation. Like,
Yeah,
so
preparing the campground
preparing the
for
campground for campers for
ground, um, to us others to also help generate local income uh, for for
for
the
the
for the
fellowship,
maintenance of the camp. Yeah, that is
maintenance of
that
the
is
camp.
also part of it. Yeah.
So you mentioned something 'cause last year um, NLYF, or the leadership did something a little different. So what the leadership did was the leadership outlined all of the items that they need in terms of food, and they outline everything, and they mention what they have and what they need, and added the like a value. Okay, they added value to it. So you just keep saying that sometimes you have the economy, you have to turn off the generator. When you turn off the generator, it's a little bit dark in the place. You need more solar light. Do you have an estimated amount on how much it costs to have a solar light in that area and how much it costs like to fully erect a solar light. So to purchase, erect a solar light to have more electricity on campus. You have an estimated amount. Jerome, check your audio. Check your audio. And while Jerome is checking your audio on that, just one thing before I don't forget. Mr. President, remember last year you did the entire outline, okay?
Right.
4,500. Someone is listening. Someone is listening and saying that 4,500. I
Now,
don't know what
wait,
4,500.
before we get to that first,
No, I just want to ask him what's the
before we get,
conversion. So in US dollar, how much does it cost for a child to go into the US? Because in Liberia we have US and Liberian dollar.
So I know we're going to reach to that point. The 4,500 is two different figures. The 4,000 is the camp fees. The 500 is another fee. The 4,000 is the camp fee. The 500 is the fee of additional activity that we added to the camp. Like last year, we were responsible for it. This year, we're sharing the cost. That fee is the dinner. So last year we had a dinner on camp. This year we want to have a well-planned and structured dinner. So we add a fee to it. That is the 500. The 4,000, if you want to take it into Liberian dollar, it is into USD. It's $20 US.
So $20
It's the same $20 US.
US.
Yes. The only thing we did there was we choose our own rate because Liberia does not have one rate. So we chose our rate. We say our rate is 200. Yeah, our rate is 200. That's all we did. Any couple you are in US country, you don't want to pay 2,000, you don't want to pay the 4,000, you say $20 we still only.
Maybe Jerome, you have finished up there. Couple years coming after Jerome, please.
Yeah. So you getting me now, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So like I said, in part time we received some donation from our German friends. There are a few solar light that were donated. I think if I'm mistaken, 4 or 5. And then Reverend Koba also donated a few of those solar lights. But considering the size of the camp, those lights could not cover for me places that the light also serve as security, right? So though we have security at camp, but the light also help in serving as security for campus having night activities as well. So some of those lights got damaged during from the past year since 2022. So we have just little that is left. About mistaken 4 to 5 that is still working. So if you want to have the kind of light that we have there that was donated, we did background search with some of the light at the China Mall. A better one that is around 600 watts, you will get it for $49. So you get equated to $50. Getting the iron poles is around $13 to $14. So with that, I think the national office can handle getting the poles. But if we can have individual also supporting or donating lights to solar light to us, that will help us also providing some means of security for campus.
Brother Jara,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. You said 13 and solar lights. How much to get a full solar light? Like a full solar light on the pole? What's the total? In terms
Yeah,
of
so it's US dollars, let's say 50, 60, let's say $63 in order to have the pole,
$65
everything.
$65. Okay. All right, Papa, go ahead. $65. Okay.
so, my point is, there is something that I wanted to do a follow up on whether concerning the membership, the increment in the membership. So let's do a trend analysis from 2022, from 2022 to 2024 count. Was there any increase in the membership from 2022 to 2024?
Yeah, there has been increment in camp attendance. Um, so the last camp, Enoch in the office, 20. When you were elected, 22,
Tw-
right? You elected
I came in
22.
office 2024.
Okay.
20,
So
I came in office
22.
2024.
Yeah. So I remember
So
that most
if
out.
if uh-huh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Josh, ask him. So
So
we have hello.
yeah.
Last camp we have a pretty close, uh, little over 300 campus. The when the staff campus added the camp added there was, we were around 358 or 50 something. When yeah, that was I remember that was the last camp for Josh. And for last year again we had a little increasement in the attendance.
Okay.
So the number has always been 325, 350, 360. So in the 300s. Yeah, for the last two camp that I was part of. Yeah. So it
Also,
has always been 300, 360, 320.
so what is the what is the budget for this 2025? Is there any budget? Have you people come up with the total budget for 2025 camp?
Yeah, we have come up with a proposed budget for 2025 and 2026 summer camp. Our budget is around 10,760 United States dollar, covering all of our activities. So I don't know if you want me to give you some insight.
No,
We
just want to know. You said 10,000. No, I just want to know 10,000.
10,760.
So the solar light Jerome is talking about, is it part of that budget or is that an extra budget? Or
No, it's not.
the idea came about after they have crafted the budget?
Yeah,
Another thing is this, what did the Moses small getter, is it Deacon Getter?
Yeah, this is Deacon Keller. Deacon Keller is asking a question, so we don't forget Deacon Keller. I think Mr. President take note of this, or Ruben. All right.
Yeah.
Do we have? So this is the question: are people coming from Sanoye Parish, Mr. President?
yeah. We Sanaye is part
What is
of.
the question, please? Please help me.
Do we have people?
The question the President let us see: are people coming from Sanoye Parish,
Let you go on sponsor.
Mr. President? You saw the question. The question the President let us see you. Turn your camera on, Mr. President. Maybe that will help you out.
So while the president is searching for the question,
Yeah.
certainly Lower Bond District has in past time has proven to be one of the districts that always show up with good numbers of campus. They got like 5 parishes. People come from Bonota, people come from Sanoye, the Gibi parish, that is Moise Lutheran Church, Salala, and then Totota. So those parishes are always, they are always being represented. So with Lower Bond, like I said, Sanoye being one of the historic parishes within uh, the 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 Lutheran Church, we are always being blessed to have young people coming from there. So to answer the question, what the president is searching, because we still have connection with some of the young people, and at times they even call us to ask on some certain issues. So we always refer them to the president, to the national office to provide follow information. But yes, we always have people coming from Sanoye. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Willie, if I'm on the show twice, please please get one of them out. I'm struggling to their new live
No,
screening thing and give me hard times.
you are fine. So go ahead and
Uh, okay,
go
okay,
ahead.
okay, okay. So yes, once it come to, I don't know, but once it come to this leadership from the day we came into office, Lower Bond has supported us to the fullest, to the fullest. In fact, this convention we had at St. Luke, they had the highest number of persons coming from Lower Bond, 53 persons up to 60 persons coming. So they have all, in fact, they can usually have a specific car that can bring them that will name it after, or after then the UTT car. For every time that car comes to camp, we say the UTT car bringing the Lower Bond. So yes, people coming from Sanaye, if I were even taking one or two councillors from Sanaye to even be at the camp. Yes, people are coming from Sanaye, people are coming from all over Lower Bond, people are coming from all over the NLY across the country. Yes.
Okay. All right. So, you talk about counselor training. I think you mentioned that you got a pending training, right, for the counselors.
Yes,
So,
yes.
how many counselors do we anticipate for this year camp? As per the number, as per
So this
past
year camp,
number of camper. So, how many counselors do we anticipate?
so this year we should expect something around 80 to 75 to 80 counselors. Last year we had close to 60, but this year we want to see if we can increase it. But the number we are looking at 75 to 80 counselors.
After you have
But
60
we are
counselors
six. Yeah,
on
last
camp,
year. Yeah, last year we wrote 60 counselors. 60.
you work
That
in
that
how
is
many?
include that is inclusive
Including
of
the
the
total
the
staff.
the staff, everybody inclusive. Reach out,
Yeah.
we have 60. Yes, we have 60.
Woody? Woody is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the next question I want to ask, we have it's not relating directly to the camp, I know, but it's also going to impact the camp or the youth work. So I will get to the parish of Sanaye and Bono. All right, so Deacon Moses Ketter, I just told you, and Deacon Ketter, by the way, um he's the chaplain. Okay, he's the chaplain. Okay, of Aliyah. So a big event is coming up shortly, and it's going to be in the first, I think, first or second week in November. Okay, a big event that is hosted by Monrovia District. All right, the I think what
Senior
reunion,
friends homecoming.
senior friends homecoming
The
like
senior
that.
friends homecoming.
Yeah, senior friends homecoming. Uh, is that going to have any
We
major
should have invited
impact
the
in
district
terms of,
president at this.
right? Is that going to have any major impact in terms of
The president
fundraising?
hearing Ojeka online.
Yeah, that particular course, yeah, or you come online. Is that going to have any impact on the strategy in terms of fundraising and preparation for the camp? Because I know these are some of the same people that will reach out to assist us, Mr. President.
Uh, I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no. Um, but people has a way of giving when it comes to the work of the youth. I know I was at Peaceful for the Reformation celebration on Saturday, and one of the supporters of the youth, she was like, "You know, we are a permanent supporter of the youth. Whatever it will cost us to support the youth, we will support them. So if you have a fundraising activities, let it come. We got special budget for it. We'll do it." So I don't want to say it will affect it, or I don't want to say it will serve as a hindrance, because these days comes every year. November, the Monrovia district do have convention. They also write people to support. The only difference is this year they having homecoming and a selling T-shirt. That's the only thing. But when it comes to our parents, once we give them communication in the soonest possible time, they can support.
All
Yeah, they can
right,
support.
Mr. President, I have this follow up, and if the chairperson camp management wants to jump in, that's fine. Back then we when we were in the LYF, we had some other ways of raising funds. We did shoe shining on campus on the church, the parishes. We did a shoe shining day, and every parish would do that. We can do shoe shine, or we did car wash, okay, and we also did walk, okay. We did a walk and walking for some miles, and we raised money from that, and money from that helped some of our parishes, help the campuses, to 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 raise some money in order to attend the camp, most especially. So is this something that is being taught on by the planning committee? Because remember that I know that at camp, I think you also have either a health team or you need this health kit. Okay, and I don't know if there's what's the level of preparation towards that. Okay, I know at some point last year also you requested at the dying minute, you requested for support in order to have a live coverage of most of the proceedings at the event. So is that something the planning committee is thinking about? Either car wash or shoe shine or a walk form, just something that will bring in a little more income to help, even as a scholarship for some of our, youth that may want to attend camp.
Yeah. So these are all brilliant ideas, but then we need to be careful that we don't do activities. We don't get ourselves involved into activities that will also serve as hindrance to the parishes. So if, for instance, you're doing the national office cannot go do shoe shine at a parish,
Susha.
that is something that the parish
So,
should be
so,
doing.
so just to
So
clarify that, I said, is this something that the planning committee is willing to share with some of our parishes to, because it's been a long time. I don't know if quite any time, that's quite recently, if any parish has, you know, undertaking fundraising activity in those months. Because this is the reason why I say this, that uh, most time we only write and ask for funds. Okay, we ask for support, but there's no action. We only write and ask for support. So some of these little activities we encourage our parents to give more. So sometimes when we even ask, like, we even attempt to shine shoe, we don't even shine a shoe. They just give us some $20, $25 like that, or even car wash. We don't wash the entire car, just wash it a little bit, and they give some money. Just something to show that we are not just asking for him. We are not only just asking for him, but we also, doing the little work that we can.
so what has been happening in past time?
Mhm.
I seem to be corrected if the current leadership is still doing it,
Right.
but part of the training that we conducted in past times was to teach the young people on new programs of the youth, and also fundraiser strategies, right? And because if you continue doing one thing, doing pinning, just writing letter to people want you to do something to for them, so that they also, you get something in return. So like my home parish, St. Andrews, what I observe the young people doing there is they write few individual in a parish, telling them this coming Saturday we'll be doing cleaning up. The cleanup will start at the church, and then they go to people homes and they'll do cleaning up, and then afterwards they get something, and
Yep.
it has been one of the major source of income
Yep.
for the youth there. Some area you go, people they will feed you, and that when you are leaving,
Yeah.
you get something like $30 to $25, and
That's
then
right.
if you target 4 to 5 homes, at the end
Yeah.
of the day, maybe you get $150 to $100.
That's true.
So the young people, so strategies are being shared. I don't know, like I said, I stand to be corrected, but I think this leadership is also doing that, teaching our young people instead of just writing or telling
Right.
people you should also do something,
Yeah,
get new strategies or fundraising.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
just a follow
yeah.
up,
Go ahead, Kobo. Go ahead,
just a
Kobo.
follow up to what Jerome is saying, and we
Mhm.
overlook that particular aspect of
Yeah.
fundraising, and we
Mhm.
rarely raise money from that. I can remember
Yeah.
during our leadership at the parish level, we did that so many times.
Yeah.
We visited both of our members. We just right there, they Saturday we come into their home, and we go, we clean up, we wash.
Yeah.
I mean, everything. At the end of the day, someone look at you and give 15. Now, the fact, the 15, like, father, you even think on that, they say, oh, we come into your house to help you.
Yeah.
They will
Yes.
appreciate it, and for them to that gave us at least they will say that,
Yeah.
oh, at least there's something for
Yes.
this money we are giving them, right? Some people
Yeah.
just want you to write them and tell them who come into your homes. So that
Yeah.
is a good strategy when it comes to raising from that level. But another thing again, I can remember, I don't know whether we suggested that a couple of months ago already,
Yeah.
concerning at the national level, what the young people they do here, like for my parish, what the young people do, they reach out to these let's say the cell phone companies, they're taking a
Yes.
cell phone companies
Yeah.
or total gas station, or they say
Mhm.
having
For
total.
sponsorship. Yeah.
Yeah, then they
Mhm.
get their 2% or 3%,
Mhm.
all depends of the item, right?
Yes.
If you're doing a gas, maybe you
Mhm.
can liaise with the company and say, oh, we need maybe 50 card or coupon or gas and coupon, right? They say we need 50 card. And that 50 card, you can pull up the listing on a sheet and you do an announcement. People can put in for it. Maybe the person can say, okay, I will buy $50 gas, and that $50 gas, it is placed on a card. The way Total have a Total card, it is placed on that card or anything. Then when they carry it to the gas station, that $50 gas, the young people got 2% of that $50. That
Yeah.
Total will remit to the young people for everybody that pay for that $50. So you can look at it too in other direction. It's not only gas, they just need like for you to work along with the business people, and because then I said we'll be getting fast money too. You're not taking our
Mhm.
product free, they buying it. The only thing they just giving 30%, and at certain price they will sell it to you for. So, or maybe I can do a rice too. Yeah, let's for the rice distributor and maybe 10 bag of rice and other 10 bag of rice. And if they can get it to get a percentage on everything, they purchase second work. That's another way to raise funds. That just all our young people can do. They do that. And everybody, like, if you want gasoline, you just put in for $50 card, and that $50 card, they get like 2% only. That's another thing.
Kopo, just to add, I'm going to add a little bit to what Kopo just said, and we will recognize our viewers and read some of the comments. And another great thing, I don't know who's the point of contact person at or Celcom. I keep saying Celcom because I'm used to the old, Orange, okay, Orange or MTN Lone Star, right? You know how the guys make the commercial? Say, listen, our registration is done through mobile money. It's done through Orange Money. We want registration through Orange Money. So every transaction, Orange Money can give you that 2% or 1%. And it goes towards something like there is a child who wants to, or I would say a youth. I was corrected by the former president. There is a youth, all right, who wants to go to camp. Maybe their parents want them to go to camp, but they do not have that money. They need just that scholarship as a boost. So the little contribution from somewhere in some other places can help them out and boost them up, and they'll be able to go to camp and have a wonderful camp experience. So after the show tonight, again, we can talk, or tomorrow we can talk again. Continue our conversation in the back end. Um, yes, and that's true. Deacon Tere. It builds relationship and
Yeah,
not just
it also
visibility.
builds, yeah, not only about the money, it
Yeah,
also builds
absolutely.
relationship. That's true.
Relationship
Yeah,
and not just money. Yeah.
can I? Yeah,
Yeah,
can
go
I
ahead.
add also something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, there are some of the youth who are getting involved. There are some of the youth who are getting involved with these things. I can remember last camp when we were going to do the cleaning up at camp. There were two youths that reached out to me. They said, "President, we don't have camp money." And I told them, the camp fee is $20. Raise $10. And then the first thing they told me was, "Can we join the cleaning up team at camp so that we can be able to clean the camp and then be a part of the camp this year?" So I told them that was a good idea. I say, raise half of your money, then join the camp cleaning camp committee team as work. And they agreed. They raised half of the money. They came and joined the camp committee team. Even when their money did not reach, myself, even in leadership position, I had to take additional funds from my own pocket and add it to that money because I saw their commitment and saw the level of work they want to do. So yes,
Right.
I agree. I agree that the youth can get involved with such thing, going to homes. Like Jerome said, yeah, that is my own parish as well. Even when we were at St. Mark's, those are some of the things that we can do. We used to do. We used to go to people's houses. We stay encouraging youth to do legwas.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we stay
Yeah.
encouraging youth to do legwas.
All right. Appreciate you so much. So we're just going to recognize some of our viewers here and also read some comments. Mother Victoria Nangbe Johnson, she said, "Good day, family. Good evening, Mother Johnson." We also want to recognize, says Catherine Gago. We are following family. Thank you so much. And also Harris Balima, following you from St. Philip Lutheran Church. We also say thank you. Brother Timothy Gabriel Hong. Timothy is following from Nigeria. Thank you so much for following us, Brother Timothy. And we want to say keep following the show. Our dear Deacon Moses Kede is it beginning to give you a big job. Yeah, so the man, I say camp director, he was running away from it. Brother Timothy Hong, yeah, he said incoming. Can you highlight us what is going on? Okay, so if you look at the top, Brother Timothy, if you look at the top, it's the National Lutheran Youth Fellowship Camp 2025. That's the summer camp. It's held every year. That's the annual summer camp held every year between the 26th of December to the 1st of January. So that's a
The third.
camp the third, the second or
Yeah.
the third. Okay, the third of every year of the following year. And this is an event that every young people, every youth look forward to, every parent look forward to, you know. Yeah, they all look forward to that. So if there's any way you can assist, but ultimately, is there any way you can connect? You want to connect with the National Lutheran Youth Fellowship? We say please join in and support. Thank you so much. Sis Saber Kolufor, she said good evening, family. Good evening. He said couple is just joking. I know she's joking. Couple can't even remember her own district or town, so don't worry about her. Deacon Keller. So okay, we saw Deacon Keller. Deacon Keller also asked because okay, we talk about the road and he was talking. So here, listen to this, guys. Deacon Keller is saying that your rate is too high and you will hurt yourself. Meaning that if you say 200, you will hurt yourself. Besides, just keep with the 450 and no explanation for 500. Yeah, leave it. Don't talk. Just say 4,005 or $20 US. That's it. Don't miss because you explain too much. You open yeah. You if you start explaining, if you start explaining right now, couple start doing all my you know couple and figures, right? Our era there. So she will start looking at all the figures. So just charge one time. All right. My junior brother is here. Good evening, my Lutheran Connection.
So let me just add up to that, Woody. So if Ina is excluding
the 500,
the 500, and just saying $20 and the 500, but then when you add it, I go $25. I think it just said $25 equivalent.
$25 US for the camp. Because this is the thing, and I agree with Deacon Keller. This is the thing, you cannot tell me that I will go to camp. And let me be honest with you. You can tell me, okay, 4,000 and 500 is there. Okay, just pay your 4,000. I'll say, okay, I don't want to come with her dinner. I'll pay 4,000. I'll pay 4,000.
I'll be my.
Then dinner come. He said, I can't eat. It's not possible. So leave that explanation. Don't talk plenty on our
We'll
500
carry,
million.
we'll carry your cabin, we'll carry your cabin and let
Tell you,
do
I
you.
mean, where I will put our door down to go for that dinner. Now you will go have dinner. Nobody can do that thing, man. You can't wait. Yeah.
They
So,
did
oh
not
yeah, he said,
necessarily try one slay. They
exactly.
try one slay. They did not
The one
necessarily.
thing
Don't
you
worry
got time
that
what?
evening blame
Women are
blame
the
and
talk
they
of
Last,
want.
one.
last,
The
last
one serious.
year, last year, dinner there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Some people don't pay, they were there.
Then you
Everybody.
don't explain about anything. The old man already told you don't talk anything about that 500. The payment is 4,500. He said, I'm following you guys from King George, Grand Kipman County. Because Moses Ketter. Okay, he said, yeah. So again, this is very important. You can share this idea, brother. What's the name, brother? Uh, the planning committee chairperson for the camp. All right, share this idea with big parishes. You know that will help them. Those in the southeast, share this idea with them so that there are some, government officials there are some NGOs. They can write them and go do cleanup campaign in areas and can help them with some money to come in. So share that idea with them. That will help them a whole lot. All right. Um, Brother Leah, some color Molaba is there. The following. Seeing brother Willie, we need to compare note. Oh my goodness. All right, we need to compare note. I agree to that. The only person I tell me to compare note in a pair, I didn't mean right. Yeah, when you want to compare note, me, I gotta think before we compare note. But Leroy, let's compare notes. Yeah. It's a great show, guys. Yeah, thank you to everyone. If you want to participate, send your comments or you can call WhatsApp 404-690-3470. Call us on WhatsApp and you'll be participating. Guys, we are in the final stage now. Is after
Yeah,
couple, go ahead.
we
Yep.
and it's also open to for contribution.
Yes.
Yeah, it is also open for contribution. I think we all heard the budget. The youth said that budget is 10,760 US dollar.
Yeah.
So 10,760 US dollar is the budget. And we will not depend on the campus to raise this amount. If you're charging 4,500, you even take 300%, you're not get the $10,000.
Sure.
So the budget is open. Anybody can contribute your $1, your $2, your 1 cent. It is meaningful to this camp. So please support our young people. And another thing I want to ask, Mr. President, how many rural parishes engage in farming?
Um, I 1, 2, 3. Other the nine, other the nine parishes. I'm aware of 5 by statistic. I'm aware of Upper Bourne.
You say
I'm
all
aware
the
of Lower
District, district. All
nine
the nine
districts.
districts.
9 districts. All the 9 districts. I'm aware of 5 of the parishes. Five of the districts are involved. I've been in active communication with Simple Rural District. Currently, they are even making connection with Ministry of Agriculture from their district level. I know of Upper I know of Upper Lufa. I know of currently I know of this district Lower Lufa and Kagada district also wanting to start again this under their new leadership. They have been discussing in their last two activities I've attended. Yes, I know of 5. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one because it's another form of generating income,
income. Yeah.
income generation. Yeah, especially those who got access to the land. You make use of it. You can raise your own money. You don't have to depend on some. That's another
So
one. And it will also help you too. At the end of the year, you don't go for camp, you don't go for a convention, for your taxation. You can look in your cover. Maybe the parish will amend whatsoever you have. But if the parish doesn't have it, then it doesn't mean that you will not attend. You just say you will scratch hand and see how best. Instead of depending on the young people who are not doing nothing, you get engaged in farming, in the agriculture project, cassava farm. You get something from that. That's a
so
good
so
one.
Mr. President, I want to follow up on something. I know we're talking about camp, but if you can permit me, um, does the
Yeah, Ticon said he's going.
NLYF?
All right, Ticon,
Yeah,
have a blessed
oh,
day.
have a blessed day, Ticon. Yeah, Ticon is not feeling too well. So does the NLYF still carrying on this agriculture project? I think you had a agriculture project somewhere.
So
And what,
yes,
if yes, what's the status? I think it's something like cassava or
okay,
something like that.
it is Robert. So when we took over, or before we took over, I was
No, Mr.
still part
President,
of the.
Mr. President, 1 second, please. Can you bring the microphone down just a little bit because we want to get that
Okay,
clear?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Sorry. So like I said, I was about to speak. I said
There are new
when I was
microphone there.
when I was about to come to high level, I was still part of the executive council. We started discussion on the rubber farm. The first produce from the rubber farm, the complaint we had was the one who tapped the rubber at that point uh, wound the tree. So because the tree was wounded, we, with the executive council, made a decision that we should stop tapping on the farm until the trees are properly treated and come back to full standard. So when that decision were made during the time we were part of the executive council, when we're not in high level, at that point the leadership slowed down on working on the tree on tapping until we took over. So when we took over, one of the latest decision we've made so far is we've contacted someone who are given a full rundown that we should we contacted Firestone first. When they visited the farm, they sent an agent, visited the farm, viewed the tree. We did measurement for each of the tree, distant to distant. And then after that was done, the advice to us was the tree is ready for tapping and it is okay now. So we had this one time when we had the executive council sitting in Toyota. We also met one of our Lutheran brothers from Kwilila, who also gave us an assurance that we can work with Jetty because Firestone have already told us that they're not buying now. So he told us that we can work with Jetty. He can provide us a means that we can work with Jetty. Jetty can do the buying for us. So this Friday we will be in Kwilila. So in Corridor, we'll be meeting the youth in a convention. After that, we'll have a team going to the rubber farm along with a team from Jetty to see if we can start the process. But the latest thing there is to clean under the farm first before the work can start. That's all. But that is where we are. We have the rubber farm. It's ready for tapping, but we need to clean under it first. Yes.
All right. So you're gonna do an assessment and know how long,
Okay,
how much
Pastor
it's gonna cost
Gas, Pastor Brother.
to do that.
Say that again.
So you're gonna do an assessment on this visit, and you're gonna like have an estimate how much it's gonna cost you to clear the entire farm.
Yes, yes. By this time we should have had it because we communicated with the caretaker. She said she has a team that can do cleaning up. So we told her get to your team and let us know. But then one of the big person in the town died. So she called us by and told us at the moment we can't get the team to do the work or get all the cost. So we should wait for them, which will be this week or next week. Yes. So since we'll be there this Friday, then we sure of getting that information. Yes.
All right. So at this time we're gonna be wrapping up. We're gonna give the opportunity to Brother Ruben. Brother Ruben is gonna make the closing comment. We go to the camp management team, the manager of the camp management team, Brother Jerome Gala. This camp, the issue of this um, has been, or is one of the very first very thing on the mind of our brother Jerome Gala. Wherever he is, when it comes to this facility, he always wants to reveal himself. So we go to Brother Jerome Jala after that and speak with the president.
Okay, again, let me say thank you for the show. Thank you for having us on your show. We appreciate so much. Like we said, camp is uh, on the way. Everything is set. Our flyers are now prepared. The online registration is there. We also have the hard copy of the camp registration form, and there are plans that, like our president said, we are the district, the various district assembly have started. We are going to be going there, creating additional awareness apart from the camp announcement or the camp registration form. We are going to be going there in person, explaining to them, because this camp, we are very hopeful that again we will have an increase in the number, because from last camp, in fact, there were parents who came for their children. They suggested to us that they want us to have the camp at least for 2 weeks, or in
Na couple, your
yeah,
couple need a couple say you are training for 2 weeks.
for
That's
twice
all I
for
need.
Lovely.
twice in a year, not just this couple, but there was
Oh, not your own. Okay.
there's a parent, one of the Saleh family from Banga. For
Okay.
yeah, they give lecture, and it's open it to us. We will appreciate if they can time extend to 2 weeks, or you have it twice in a year. So all of the parishes, like today doing a reformation series, there are a lot of the young people asking us, "Oh, we are ready. I hope you people ready for us." So yes, we are just appealing to people that can help us the sponsorship, because to keep the young people who are there feeding is not a small thing. That is where our heart beat last, because if we are not able to feed those people children, then it will not be a good thing for us. So thank you so much. Thank you for the show. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Always welcome. We're gonna invite you again. Sometime during the maybe next month, we're gonna invite you again.
Waiting for a play to keep our children there for 2 weeks. I'm
Yeah,
just
people
sorry.
waiting for play to go to a training for 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, brother. Yala.
Yeah. Okay. So for my end, the maintenance of the campground is something very challenging. The more we use the campground, the more maintain it becomes. So while we started discussing, instead of having camp just once a year, we intend having camp twice a year. Maybe having the Easter camp exclusively for the kids. Around that time, if you just have the weekend, you go Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
I
and then
think that's
Sunday
the
they are
best
coming
thing.
back.
That's
Yeah, to
good.
come back for them. So that's something that we part of the NLYF 5 years strategic plan. We have that in the plan. We are hoping that the leadership can really live up to that. We are also encouraging other parishes. We are encouraging institutions of the LCL to make use of the campground. The money you're going to pay, the 250, the 500, the 1,000. If you can be given 200 for the usage of KP, we appreciate that. That will help us to maintain our campground, and it's a nice place, right? So we are appealing in that direction because we need to maintain the campground. We just have one small grass cutter there. The rest of the work have to be done by hand. And it entails spending to get people, to get workers to do threshing over there. So we are appealing in that direction. So to our campus, what we can say to you is that your natural jacuzzi is ready.
That's right.
It will be ready before camp. We got two jacuzzi, the boys jacuzzi and the girls jacuzzi. So if you cannot go, if you're not used to, or you don't want to partake taking shower in the bathroom, you can go to the jacuzzi. But most of the campus love to go to the natural jacuzzi. When you go there, the guys don't want to leave the water, so the creek going to be made clean, and kids that cannot go to the creek, we have the bathroom ready, and the soccer fee is there. I mean, we have additional cabin ready for hosting of additional campus, and we are also appealing for the issue of the solar light. Um, if we can have sponsors for some of those solar light, we'll highly appreciate, because we cannot afford running the generator throughout the night. Even if we were full, the generator cannot sleep between whole day and then whole night. We need time that the generator needs to rest, so the solar light can serve us at night. So we appreciate if we can get sponsors for the solar light for camp, and we look forward uh, hosting all of our campus, and we are also thinking one of those days that we can have um, family camp, right? The
Yeah.
day couple is back home for vacation, the day Willie is back home for vacation,
Oh, all
we
right,
just
Jerry,
go have one.
no, let's
Yeah,
go.
just go. Let's go and try to bring back some memories of camp. And we are surely working on that. We can also have family camp next to the Easter camp, next to the annual camp that we have for the young people. So we are looking forward to all of these
You
things.
must see your friend weekend. I just carried there. They
So,
pay for the
Yeah.
place.
what's the name? Uh, uh,
And I get
Jerome.
all of my rover.
Jerome.
Yeah.
There are one or two other individuals I just thought about. Let's talk not after here now, but maybe tomorrow or during the week. Let's talk. You say we have only one lawnmower, right? One grass
Yeah.
cutter. You have only
Yeah,
one.
grass
It
cutter
needs
is
water,
Yeah.
right?
necessary.
So maybe maybe sometime we can either have some people here either have more than one or two lawnmowers, and some people they have gasoline lawnmowers that I park, or sometimes they just buy from the thrift store or something like that. But they're in pretty good condition. It may not be brand new, but the lawnmower you push that, it cut the grass very fast. So we can talk
Yeah.
about that. I think we have something an idea came to mind. I think we can talk about that after here, and we send out some communication regarding that. But one more thing before you leave, Jerome, you did not mention about St. Reed's Lutheran
Oh,
congregation. Yeah, what's the
oh,
status of
sorry.
St. Reed's Lutheran
Sorry.
congregation?
Yeah, so this, I mean, we now have a preaching point on for St. Reed's congregation.
Thank you.
So the main St. Reed is still there. The content was used, and then we now have the preaching point up there on the other side.
Where the
So
children can
St.
go.
Reed is the congregation are growing to an extent that I cannot host all the members. We have to establish a preaching point.
Good point. Yeah.
So St. Reed is there. The parish is doing well. We now have a preaching point to tell you that the congregation is doing well and leadership there doing very well. So we're looking forward to welcoming our new members at the preaching point, and also new members at the headquarters.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Mr. President, a closing comment. My man, everybody finish saying it. I think I gotta say, give you only 1 minute.
Mhm.
Yes, he really already given birth to another child. So yes, thank you to MCL Talk for giving us the opportunity to be a part of the show tonight. I know this is just the beginning. We have several of these this discussion, and then we are extending out more appeal to our parents and to other people to see if they can look into sponsoring some of the kids coming to camp and
People are get plenty children, but double their what you call.
more. As we had the discussion, someone just said, "Oh, I will give you
They
two
empty
bags of
your
rice. I'll
trash.
give you 3 bags." Yeah, someone even came to the camp and brought rice, brought oil. We still looking up to you,
You can
mommy and
really eat.
daddy, to help us. No, they can eat 3 times. If I cherry somebody can eat and even go out the land, all the way we can do milk car business. If we don't do
I
milk
know,
car
I'm
on
just
camp,
kidding.
the other group will not eat. Just
All right,
imagine we
so
can do milk cart, some of the group can still eat. Yeah.
so
So this year we don't want
and
to go there and face foreign with food.
you say on day one, the opening day, open day people use like 6 bags, right? But on day
Yeah,
one, you're gonna
since
use
birth.
6 bags.
Yeah, yeah. Like well days like New Year we not use 6 bags, we use like close to 8 bags
How
because
about
they
day
have
one?
they have to eat.
How about day one?
Yeah.
They
Day
can
one
eat
which is like the
arrival.
27,
No arrival, yeah.
like yeah,
Yeah, rather.
like rather last year I remember we used 6 bags. Yeah, we used 6 bags for a rather last year, but on day one we used 7 bags. So the food for last year will always between 7 to 7.5 bags, 7 to 7.5 bags. Yeah,
Yeah,
last
so
year.
like we said, Mr. President, what we did last year, just outline how much each bag
Yeah.
costs, how many bags you have right now, how many bags you
Mm-hmm.
need. Let's do all of that. Then we can start to sell the idea to people and see how many bags of flour, sugar, rice they can contribute. then any little thing do that. But also don't forget about Orange and Lone Star Liberia to take advantage of their transfer fee money option so that we can raise some money from that.
And that's it.
Sure.
And really
All right,
plan.
couple is your time.
Okay, I just want to say thank you to our young people for the preparation of 2025 camp where they are now. I just want to encourage them to do more, reach out to people, reach out to the favorite parishes, reach out to parish president, see how prepared they are, and know how many person who are interested, especially with the form, the online registration, and a hard copy of the form, because from there you will be sure of how many person you may not get the total, but you'll be able to estimate how many campers you'll be receiving for this year 2025 camp. And I just want to encourage our mother, brothers, sisters, friends out there to please help support our young people. Every cent counts. You can give a Vita, carton of Vita, can of Vita. We need oil, we need fish, we need anything that is eatable, even soap, because the children got to tip out anything, food, anything, accessory, chlorides, anything got to use it for the bathroom, anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Medicine, Mrs. Nangwe, please help our young people with medicine, please. So
I think so. Couple, you want to say that maybe Mrs. Nangbe, the
yeah,
young artist, should reach.
Mrs. Nangwe, yeah, she will come in.
Oh my, listen. This is why I like to. This is why I like to suggest, and this will be my closing comment. And I like to suggest this to the team here, right? If you can.
Oh, why you
if
giving
you
closing
can,
comment? I still giving my closing comment.
Oh, go ahead. I
Wait,
sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
on the
go ahead.
phone.
Sorry, man.
All right. All right. So we are appealing to everybody. Please come. Please help our children. Our kids will be going. One way of the other, you somehow connected to those children on camp. We all need to support them. Let it feel the spirit of being a Lutheran, of being a young person, of being part of a body, a community, of being part of a church that support the work of young people and the work of children. Let us please support our children. We will give our contribution. We'll support people. So, Jerome, if I can get 2 person for Hamburg Clan, no problem. Hamburg Clan, no problem. I'll be able to sponsor
Please
2 person
raise your
from
hand.
I
Hamburg.
will
Y'all
definitely communicate with you.
Y'all go bring somebody from Hebert Clan. We want to contribution.
We will try our best.
Yeah, like a ton. We want the people to feel the love from where Hamburg. Thank you.
I want
Thank
to
you.
say, I want to say, job well done to the planning team, the leadership, National Lutheran Youth Fellowship, and most especially our dear brother Jerome Jala for the level of work that you continue to put in to this camp. This one thing I also want to just add that some people feel a part or they feel more important if you dedicate a task to them. So this will be my recommendation. There are a lot of professional nurses in the Lutheran Church in Liberia. When you go by parish to parish, there are just too many. Maybe you can write some of these nurses. Just ask them to form part of the medical team. This is what I would suggest this time around. Have a medical team on ground. Let our people feel safe that coming to camp.
Willie?
Yeah.
So
Willie?
they do have it. They can have it.
Even all through, we already have professional nurses at camp.
Professional
Our young
nurses.
people,
Yeah.
our young people, they are not just high school graduates. They are professionals. Some of them are professional nurses. Some of them are professional doctors. But we are not being fortunate to have professional doctors, but we have nurses at camp. Even our senior friend, Nipe G, yeah, she served as one of the nurses at camp before. So we do have professional people at camp serving, especially handling first aid issues at camp. Yeah. But you are right with that.
Right. Yeah. I was speaking specifically in terms of not only that I attended camp and I'm a nurse. So because I'm on the camp, I'm a nurse. But just if you already had that setup, then that's a great idea.
You
Just have
had
a
it set up. Yeah,
dedicated
remember
team.
the last
You
time I
have a
served as
dedicated team
assistant
every
director.
morning. They are
Every
sitting
day.
somewhere. If somebody have a running stomach, somebody having this, somebody having that, they will just go right to the
Yes, really, I'm cutting
management.
you up, but yes, it's there. We have a nurse station.
Oh, good,
We have a nurse station where you find you every time you go there, you find somebody sitting behind the decks.
wonderful,
In
wonderful.
fact,
Yeah.
to the extent even this year we even thinking of who to even bring our nurse because the youth we getting plenty.
Okay, good, good,
Yes, we getting plenty. Morphe,
good.
the upper bond district president is a nurse.
Okay,
The other
good.
one from the southeast, Lopu, who served as the financial president for Honor George administration, is also a nurse. The queen, our current national queen, is a nurse, and all of them working.
Oh, good, good,
So you,
wonderful.
you see
Okay, I
that?
remember.
So
I remember. I remember.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that I mean that's a very good idea. Have a nurse station, and also I see that the planning committee chairperson he's up to the task. The fact that he can be here up late with us. So let us just continue to put in more effort so that the necessary funds we can raise them. MLC Talk will do her part. As you know, this month is our anniversary month. 2 weeks, 2 Sunday, the second Sunday. Matter of fact, it's our anniversary Sunday. So we're gonna be here. Thank God that today we are out of politics. We're discussing, the young people thing. I know the husband behind me. So man, when are we coming? When are we coming? So we are here today. But we can't go without just recognizing just few people. I think Brother Larry Mellin, we want to say thank you for following us up. Brother Gawu sister, right? Gawu Mayango. Gawu
Yeah.
Mayango. Thank
My
you so
uncle.
much. Um, Brother Goto Jala. Goto Jala, I believe from St. Matthew. Aaron Goto Jala. I want to say thank you.
no,
Um,
Kakata.
Kakata here. Okay, Kakata. Okay,
Kodesha,
this is Matthew, right?
yeah,
This is St. Matthew right here. He's a
yeah, that
president
one
of
has
Matthew, right?
Mahasina.
Okay, okay. They want to see Matthew now.
No, I
Uh,
get.
Oh, I thought you want to argue with me. All right. Smiling Molba. Kekula. So we want to say thank you. Folks, again, we say thank you so much for being a part of this. We can't go without our the Reverend Thomas Jala. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So again, let us work. We're willing to work along with you in the back end. Exactly what we did last year. We knew that the little drop that came in, it helped a whole lot boost you guys up. So let us work in the back end. We, plan all of the strategies that we can. But Jala, we need to talk on that. All right. I have the idea on mind, but it's late in Liberia now. So let's talk about it tomorrow. Um, we can do some things together, especially the lawnmower to clear the grass and solar light. We can talk on that
Yeah.
as well. Okay, so Okapo, you're saying something?
That's it necessary.
Yeah, it's
Necessary.
necessary, absolutely. Yeah. So until next Sunday, we want to say God bless you and have a great and wonderful,
Have a
wonderful week.
blessed day,
God
week.
bless you all.
Thank you.
Day, week.
Have a good night.